What if I told you that the most powerful medicine for your heart, your liver, and your joints is something you probably try to kill every single summer? Yes, you heard that right. You might be spending your hard-earned money on chemical weed killers to destroy a plant that could actually save your life. Are you ready for a shock? Today, we are talking about a plant that is so powerful, it is practically a pharmacy growing right in your front yard. We are going to reveal how this misunderstood miracle plant can naturally lower your blood pressure, cleanse your liver, wipe out joint pain, balance your cholesterol, and flush away stubborn swelling. By the end of this video, you will never look at your lawn the same way again. In fact, you might just start farming this incredible plant instead of fighting it. Are you ready to find out what it is? Let us dive in. Before we reveal all the incredible secrets of this plant, we need to understand how we got here. For thousands of years, ancient healers, from traditional Chinese medicine practitioners to Native American herbalists, treated this specific plant like pure gold. It was a respected, vital part of daily health and nutrition. They used it to survive harsh winters, heal the sick, and boost the immunity of entire tribes. But fast forward to the 20th century, and something changed. The modern lawn care industry was born. Suddenly, a perfectly green, uniform grass lawn became the ultimate status symbol. Any plant that ruined that perfect green carpet was labeled a weed. Marketing campaigns brainwashed us into hating this medicinal powerhouse. We forgot centuries of traditional wisdom just to have a pretty lawn. But today, modern science is finally catching up with ancient history, proving that our ancestors were absolutely right all along. So let us clear up the mystery right now. The miracle plant we are talking about is the humble dandelion. Yes, the exact same yellow flower that turns into a fluffy white seed head, the one your kids love to blow into the wind, and the one you probably curse when you see it popping up in your driveway. But let us look at the science of why this so-called weed is actually a nutritional superstar. You see, every single part of the dandelion is edible and packed with medicine. The bright yellow flowers, the green leaves, and the deep, tough roots all serve a unique medical purpose. While you are spending money on expensive vitamin supplements, the dandelion is sitting there offering you high doses of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, iron, calcium, and potassium. It is practically a multivitamin created by nature. The biggest myth we need to bust today is that dandelions are useless pests. In reality, they are one of the most nutritionally dense leafy greens you can put into your body. Imagine going to a high-end grocery store and paying premium prices for organic kale or spinach. Well, the dandelion actually beats them in several nutritional categories, and it grows for free. It is time we stop fighting nature and start using it to our advantage. Now let us talk about high blood pressure, which doctors often call the silent killer. Millions of people struggle with this condition every single day. If you have high blood pressure, your doctor might prescribe a diuretic. These are commonly known as water pills. They work by making you urinate more frequently, which flushes excess fluid from your body and lowers the pressure on your blood vessels. But here is the problem with synthetic water pills. While they flush out the water, they also strip your body of vital potassium. This loss of potassium can lead to severe muscle cramps, weakness, and dangerous heart rhythm issues. This is where the dandelion leaf steps in as an absolute hero. Dandelion leaves are a powerful, natural diuretic. They help your kidneys release extra sodium and water, effectively lowering your blood pressure naturally. But here is the brilliant part, the part that makes it better than many pills. Dandelion is naturally loaded with high amounts of potassium, so, as it helps you flush out the excess fluids, it automatically replaces the potassium your body needs. It is nature's perfectly balanced mechanism for your cardiovascular system. Since we are on the topic of the cardiovascular system, let us dive deeper into how this plant protects your heart. Your heart is a muscle that never gets to rest, beating around 100,000 times a day. To keep that rhythm steady, your heart relies heavily on electrolytes, especially potassium and magnesium. Because dandelion is so rich in these specific minerals, it provides the exact electrical food your heart needs to function smoothly. But the benefits do not stop there. Dandelion is absolutely packed with powerful antioxidants. Antioxidants are like tiny shields that protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals cause oxidative stress, which leads to inflammation in your arteries. When your arteries are inflamed, they become stiff and narrow, forcing your heart to work much harder. By consuming dandelion, whether as a tea or in a salad, you are flooding your bloodstream with these protective antioxidants. They help calm the inflammation inside your blood vessels, keeping them flexible and wide open. This reduces the strain on your heart and lowers your risk of serious cardiovascular events. It is amazing to think that such a powerful heart protector is just growing wild in the grass. Let us shift gears and talk about something that affects almost everyone as they get older, and that is joint pain and arthritis. Waking up with stiff, aching knees or swollen fingers can completely ruin your day. Most people reach for over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen to get through the day. While those might offer temporary relief, they do not heal the root cause, and taking them long-term can destroy your stomach lining and damage your liver. This is exactly where the magic of the dandelion comes into play. Both the leaves and the roots of the dandelion contain incredibly potent anti-inflammatory compounds. One of the most important is called taraxosterol. Studies have shown that this compound actively reduces the inflammation that causes joint pain and osteoarthritis. Think of it as a natural cooling agent for your fiery, irritated joints. By drinking dandelion root tea regularly, you are sending these anti-inflammatory agents directly into your bloodstream, where they travel to your swollen joints and help reduce the swelling from the inside out. It is a slow, steady, and natural way to regain your mobility without tearing up your digestive system with harsh chemical painkillers. Now we absolutely must talk about your liver. Your liver is the most overworked organ in your entire body. It is your personal chemical processing plant. Every single thing you eat, drink, breathe, or rub on your skin eventually goes through the liver to be filtered. With modern diets full of processed foods, alcohol, and environmental toxins, our livers are begging for a break. Dandelion root is quite literally the ultimate liver tonic. It has been used for centuries to detoxify and support liver function. How does it work? Dandelion root stimulates the production of bile. Bile is a fluid produced by the liver that helps break down fats and carry away waste. When your liver produces more bile, it is able to flush out trapped toxins much faster. It is like turning on a high-pressure hose to clean out a dirty filter. Furthermore, dandelion contains polysaccharides, which are known to reduce stress on the liver and support its ability to heal itself. If you feel sluggish, tired, or suffer from brain fog, it might just be your liver crying out for help. A simple daily cup of dandelion root coffee or tea can provide the exact support your liver needs to clean house and get you feeling energized again. Let us connect the liver to another major health issue that worries millions of people today, which is high cholesterol. High levels of bad cholesterol, known as LDL, can build up in your arteries like plaque in a rusty pipe, eventually leading to blockages. A lot of people believe that the only way to fix cholesterol is through a strict, miserable diet or a lifetime of statin medications. But nature has provided a softer, supportive alternative. Because dandelion root does such a fantastic job of stimulating bile production in the liver, it directly impacts your cholesterol levels. You see, the body actually uses cholesterol to make bile. So, when the dandelion tells your liver to produce more bile, your liver responds by pulling excess cholesterol out of your bloodstream to get the job done. It is a brilliant, natural recycling system. Animal studies have shown that consuming dandelion extract can lead to a significant decrease in total cholesterol and triglyceride levels, while simultaneously raising the good HDL cholesterol. This means that by simply adding this ordinary weed to your daily routine, you are giving your body a natural tool to help sweep that dangerous plaque out of your blood vessels. Have you ever looked down at your ankles at the end of a long day and noticed they look swollen? Or maybe your rings feel uncomfortably tight on your fingers. This is called edema, which is the medical term for water retention. Your body is basically trapping fluid in your tissues, and it can be uncomfortable, heavy, and a sign that your circulatory or lymphatic system is struggling. We already mentioned that dandelion leaves act as a powerful diuretic for blood pressure, but this same action is an absolute miracle for chronic swelling. The French name for dandelion actually translates to pea in the bed, which is a very literal description of what the plant makes you do. By acting on the kidneys to increase urine production, Dandelion leaves help your body safely and gently expel all that trapped, stagnant water. Let me give you a quick example. If you sit at a desk all day or stand on your feet for 10 hours, blood and fluid pool in your lower legs. Drinking a strong cup of dandelion leaf tea in the afternoon can help stimulate your kidneys to process that fluid out of your system. You will feel lighter, your shoes will fit better, and the painful pressure in your skin will finally fade away. Moving right along, let us talk about your gut. Digestive health is the foundation of your entire immune system and your mood. If your digestion is broken, everything else in your body suffers. Many people struggle with bloating, constipation, and an imbalance of good and bad bacteria in their stomach. Dandelion is a secret weapon for your digestive tract. The root of the dandelion is incredibly rich in a specific type of soluble fiber called inulin. Inulin is a prebiotic. Now, do not confuse that with a probiotic. Probiotics are the good bacteria themselves, while prebiotics are the food that those good bacteria eat. When you consume dandelion root, you are sending a massive feast down to the beneficial bacteria living in your gut. As these good bacteria eat the inulin, they multiply and grow stronger, crowding out the bad bacteria that cause bloating and sugar cravings. Plus, the slight bitterness of dandelion leaves stimulates your salivary glands and stomach acids, preparing your digestive system to break down your meals more efficiently. If you eat a small dandelion salad before a heavy dinner, you are almost guaranteed to have less bloating and much smoother digestion afterward. Another massive crisis in modern health is the skyrocketing rate of type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance. Our diets are packed with hidden sugars, causing our blood sugar to spike and crash wildly throughout the day. Over time, your cells become numb to insulin, and the sugar stays trapped in your bloodstream, causing massive damage. Can a simple yellow weed really help with this? Absolutely. The chicoraic and chlorogenic acid found in dandelions have been shown to help naturally manage blood sugar levels. These compounds work by stimulating the pancreas to produce more insulin, while also helping your muscle cells absorb the sugar from your blood more efficiently. It is like opening the locked doors of your cells so the sugar can get inside and be burned for energy. On top of that, the inulin fiber we just talked about slows down the entire digestive process. This means that when you eat carbohydrates, the sugars are released into your bloodstream slowly and steadily, rather than in one giant dangerous spike. Incorporating dandelion root extract into your routine is a fantastic, natural way to support healthy blood sugar levels and keep those afternoon sugar cravings completely under control. Let us take a moment to discuss your body's personal defense force, the immune system. We are constantly exposed to viruses, bacteria, and pathogens in our daily lives. Having a strong immune system is the difference between catching every single cold that goes around or staying healthy and energetic all year long. Dandelion is surprisingly powerful when it comes to immune support. It contains a wealth of antioxidants, specifically vitamin C and luteolin. But it goes beyond just vitamins. Scientific research has shown that dandelion extract actually possesses strong antimicrobial and antiviral properties. In laboratory tests, dandelion extract significantly reduced the ability of certain viruses to replicate and spread. Furthermore, it protects against various types of harmful bacteria, including staph infections and the bacteria that cause food poisoning. By regularly consuming dandelion tea, you are providing your immune cells with the extra ammunition they need to fight off invaders. It acts as a shield, keeping your body's natural defenses highly alert and ready to neutralize threats before they can make you sick. Nature really did pack a full medicine cabinet into this one tiny plant. Did you know that what shows up on your skin is often a direct reflection of what is happening inside your liver and your gut? If you struggle with adult acne, eczema, rosacea, or unexplained rashes, buying expensive creams and lotions is only treating the symptom, not the root cause. This is where the holistic power of dandelion truly shines. Because dandelion is such a potent liver detoxifier, it helps clear toxins from your blood. When your liver is sluggish, toxins build up and your body tries to push them out through the next largest organ, which is your skin. This toxic escape causes acne and inflammation. By drinking dandelion root tea, you improve your liver function, clean your blood, and stop the breakouts before they even start. Additionally, the white, milky sap found inside the dandelion stem is highly alkaline and has germicidal and fungicidal properties. Historically, this fresh sap was applied directly to the skin to treat warts, age spots, and minor fungal infections. So, this plant works a double shift for your skin. It heals from the inside out by detoxifying the liver, and it can be used topically to treat surface blemishes. It is the ultimate natural skincare secret. As we age, bone density becomes a serious concern, especially for women. Osteoporosis makes bones brittle and fragile, leading to dangerous fractures from simple falls. We are always told to drink milk for calcium, but dairy is not the only answer, and for many people, it causes heavy inflammation. Dandelion greens are a spectacular plant-based source of bone-building minerals. Just 1 cup of chopped dandelion greens contains a highly absorbable form of calcium. But calcium alone is not enough to build strong bones. You also need vitamin K to transport that calcium directly into the bone tissue rather than letting it build up in your arteries. Dandelion is absolutely loaded with vitamin K. In fact, a single serving provides well over 100% of your daily requirement. This vitamin K ensures that the calcium is used perfectly to strengthen your skeleton. Additionally, the antioxidants in the plant protect bone cells from age-related damage. Adding just a handful of fresh, young dandelion leaves to your daily smoothie is a fantastic way to protect your skeletal structure and ensure your bones stay hard and healthy well into your senior years. Now, let us tackle a topic that almost everyone is interested in at some point, which is weight loss. We all know there is no magic pill for losing weight, but there are natural accelerators, and dandelion is definitely one of them. How does a weed help you lose weight? First, as we discussed, it acts as a diuretic, so you quickly shed extra water weight and reduce bloating, which immediately makes you look and feel slimmer. But the real magic happens in the liver. A healthy, fully functioning liver is essential for fat metabolism. When your liver is backed up with toxins, it cannot break down fats efficiently, so your body just stores them around your belly. Because dandelion root stimulates bile production and cleanses the liver, it directly improves your body's ability to metabolize and break down dietary fats. Furthermore, the chlorogenic acid found in the plant has been shown to reduce fat absorption in the body and alter the expression of genes involved in fat storage. It basically tells your body to burn fat for fuel instead of locking it away in your fat cells. Drinking a hot cup of dandelion tea after a heavy meal is a great habit to boost digestion and keep your metabolism running hot. Let us talk about your vision. In our modern world, we stare at screens all day long. Our phones, computers, and televisions emit blue light that stresses our eyes, leading to blurred vision, fatigue, and eventually macular degeneration. Carrots get all the credit for eye health, but dandelion greens are actually a powerhouse for your vision. They are incredibly rich in vitamin A and beta-carotene, which are essential for maintaining a healthy retina. More importantly, dandelion leaves contain 2 vital antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin. These 2 specific compounds are famous for accumulating in the back of the eye, where they act like internal sunglasses. They filter out harmful, high-energy light waves and protect the eye tissues from oxidative damage. Consuming foods high in lutein is one of the best ways to prevent age-related cataracts and macular degeneration. Just by foraging a few clean dandelion leaves from your yard and tossing them into your salad, you're giving your eyes the exact nutrients they desperately need to recover from the stress of modern digital screens. It is a simple, free way to protect your eyesight for the long term. Here is a topic that is generating a lot of excitement in the medical research community right now, and that is cancer research. I want to be very clear here. Dandelion is not a cure for cancer, and you should always follow your doctor's advice. However, the initial scientific studies are absolutely fascinating. Researchers have been studying dandelion root extract in laboratories, and they have found that it has a profound effect on certain types of cancer cells. In test tube studies, dandelion root extract caused a process called apoptosis in melanoma, leukemia, and pancreatic cancer cells. Apoptosis is basically programmed cell death. The amazing part is that while the extract caused the cancer cells to die, it left the healthy normal cells completely unharmed. This selective toxicity is the holy grail of cancer research, because traditional chemotherapy often destroys healthy cells along with the bad ones. While these studies are still in the early stages and mostly confined to laboratories, it points to the incredible, complex chemical power contained within this simple weed. It is just another reason why adding it to your preventative health routine is a remarkably smart idea. At this point, you are probably wondering how you can actually start using this plant. The first step is harvesting, and there is one massive rule you absolutely must follow. Never, ever pick dandelions from a lawn that has been treated with chemical fertilizers, pesticides, or herbicides. You also want to avoid picking them right next to busy roads, where they absorb exhaust fumes and heavy metals. You need to find a clean, wild space, or better yet, let a patch grow wildly in a clean corner of your own organic garden. Spring is the best time to harvest the young, tender leaves for salads because they are less bitter. The flowers can be picked in the spring and summer. If you want the root, the best time to harvest is in the late fall, after the first frost. This is when the plant pulls all its energy and medicinal compounds down into the root to survive the winter. Simply use a long tool to dig deep and pull up the taproot. Wash it thoroughly, chop it into small pieces, and let it dry. Foraging for your own medicine is an incredibly empowering experience, connecting you directly back to the healing cycles of nature. One of the absolute easiest ways to start getting the benefits of this plant today is by making a simple dandelion tea. Let me walk you through the process because it is incredibly simple. You can use dried leaves, dried roots, or even the fresh flowers. For a detoxifying liver tea, you want to use the dried root. Take about 1 to 2 teaspoons of the chopped, dried root and place it in a mug. Pour boiling hot water over it. Cover the mug to keep the essential oils from evaporating, and let it steep for about 10 to 15 minutes. The longer you let it sit, the stronger and more medicinal it becomes. Strain the root pieces out. Now, because dandelion root has an earthy, slightly bitter taste, you might want to add a slice of fresh lemon or a small spoonful of raw organic honey to balance the flavor. Drink this warm tea every morning on an empty stomach is one of the greatest gifts you can give your liver and your digestive system. It wakes up your gut, gets the bile flowing, and sets your body up to efficiently process whatever you eat for the rest of the day. If you are trying to cut back on caffeine but you absolutely love the rich, dark taste of a morning cup of coffee, I have a fantastic trick for you. Roasted dandelion root makes an incredible coffee substitute. Many people who suffer from acid reflux, anxiety, or high blood pressure need to avoid traditional coffee, but they miss the ritual. Here is how you do it. After you clean and chop the fresh dandelion roots, you roast them in the oven at a low temperature until they turn a dark, rich brown and start to smell almost like chocolate or dark caramel. Once they are roasted and cooled, you can grind them up just like regular coffee beans. You brew it the exact same way you would brew coffee, in a French press or a drip machine. The result is a dark, robust, slightly bitter beverage that looks and tastes surprisingly like coffee, but it is completely caffeine-free. Instead of causing the jittery stress response that regular coffee creates, this roasted root beverage actually calms your nervous system while aggressively detoxifying your liver. It is a win-win situation for your morning routine. But you do not have to drink it to get the benefits. You can also eat it. Dandelion is a brilliant culinary ingredient if you know how to use it. The young, fresh leaves are an excellent addition to any salad. They have a peppery, slightly bitter flavor, very similar to arugula. A great trick is to mix the dandelion greens with sweeter lettuces and dress them with olive oil, lemon juice, and a little bit of garlic. The fat in the olive oil actually helps your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A and K found in the leaves. You can also cook them. Sautéing dandelion greens with some onions, garlic, and a splash of apple cider vinegar softens the leaves and completely transforms their flavor, making an amazing side dish. And do not throw away those bright yellow flowers. You can pluck the yellow petals and sprinkle them over your salads for a beautiful pop of color and a dose of antioxidants. Some people even use the flowers to make a sweet dandelion jelly or homemade dandelion wine. Treating this plant as free, gourmet food is a great way to boost your health. Before you rush out to your yard to start picking weeds, we need to talk about safety and precautions. While dandelion is incredibly safe for the vast majority of people, there are a few exceptions. Because it is a powerful diuretic, if you are already taking prescription diuretic medications for blood pressure, you need to be very careful. Combining the two could cause you to lose too much fluid or imbalance your electrolytes. Always talk to your doctor first. Additionally, if you have a known allergy to plants in the ragweed family, like daisies, chrysanthemums, or marigolds, you might have an allergic reaction to dandelion. Start with a tiny amount to see how your body reacts. Finally, because dandelion stimulates bile production, if you have active gallstones or a blocked bile duct, you should avoid it, as the extra bile could cause severe pain. Nature provides powerful medicine, but it must be used with respect and common sense. Listen to your body, consult your healthcare provider if you are on medications, and start slowly. So there you have it. The annoying weed you have been pulling out of your lawn your whole life is actually a miraculous gift from nature. From acting as a natural diuretic to lower your blood pressure, to aggressively cleansing your liver and reducing your cholesterol, from cooling down the fiery inflammation in your arthritic joints to flushing out painful swelling and edema, the dandelion is proof that the strongest medicines are often hiding right beneath our feet, completely free of charge. It is time we change our perspective, stop fighting nature, and start healing ourselves with what the earth provides. If you found this information surprising and helpful, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more incredible natural health secrets. Share this video with a friend or family member who struggles with joint pain or high blood pressure. You might just change their life. Now, I have a question for you. Have you ever eaten dandelion or drank dandelion tea? Or are you going to try it for the first time after watching this? Let me know down in the comments below. I love reading your stories. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video.